Welcome to Gore Screaming Show Part 5. If we upload Part 4, because the pictures didn't really want to show up on our recording. So
Yeah, so unfortunately we record an hour and 40 minutes of episode 4, but we don't have any visuals with it. And it's like, do we really want to sit through and re-record an hour and 40 minutes of visuals to go with the audio?
Not really.
Yeah. So to summarize what happened last episode,
We went to a shady temple with our aunt.
The girl we hit with our bike was there. The protagonist.
And she was creepy, and she really hates Akane.
So we know she's a misogynist. Kyoji had creepy things to say about her.
She's a child.
The
child.
game.
He knows she is a child.
The game explicitly told us she is a child, so the fact she has a route is very.
And the things he thought about her.
Very creepy. You're on our watch list, Japan.
I'm watching you, whoever made this.
Yeah, whoever made this.
Then he went to school, but Akane walked him to school, and then he was like, "Why are you walking to school with me?" And then she got offended.
And then Sadashima came back, playing up all the pity, and then the teacher was putting Kyoji down in front of the whole class, in front of everybody. So then Kyoji spoke out against the teacher and Kadashima in front of everyone, and Akane was like, knock it off. You're making everyone uncomfortable.
Such an embarrassment. God.
Yeah, and then they argued. So then the teacher was like, fine then, Kyoji and Akane, you have to clean up after school. And then
Sadashima was like, are you dating your childhood friend? And can I call you by your first name? And she's like, what?
And then they go to clean, and then Kyoji's like, hey, or she's like, what do you think is Sadashima? And he's like, well, he ticks me off. And then she's defending him, which was aggravating. Oh god. Started playing an opening.
Ooh.
But I don't want spoilers, and I don't know what the opening shows, so I don't trust it.
Oh yeah, we didn't watch the opening.
Yeah, so I'm like, I assume spoilers, but also potential NSFW. And Clipchamp doesn't want to edit these videos anymore, so I need to get a new editing software, because I can't edit our videos anymore. But yeah, so that was everything from last time. Maybe we'll upload the audio, but without the visuals.
Yeah, maybe I'll just draw a picture for you. Who knows?
Yes. If Laurel draws the picture, then you got the... Yeah, that'll be an audiobook episode. Because, I mean, there's, like, no new CGs, I don't think. I don't remember there being one.
No, there wasn't.
So, yeah.
It was just the picture of Ruka, what's her name? Yuka?
Yeah, it was, Ruka or whatever.
It was either Ruka or Yuka.
Oh, yeah, Yuka. So, yeah. They just reused her CG when we ran her over with the bike, so that's all that...
And then they were at a well, and then she was being like, oh ho 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 ho.
She's like, Oni-chan. And then...
Oni-chan, you're really annoying, and no one likes you.
Yeah, so I was like, oh boy. But there you go, that's everything that happened last time. So let's see what happens this time. By the time they finish cleaning, there's no one in the classroom. Kyoji grumpily shoves his textbooks into his bag. Akane, who is also finished getting ready to leave, comes up to him with an awkward expression on her face.
I got club activities, so I'll get going. Bye.
Yeah. Akane hurries out of the classroom. Left all alone in the classroom, Kyoji angrily snaps his bag shut and kicks his chair. After a dinner that's as strange as always, Kyoji returns to his room. He can't gather the motivation to practice the guitar today. His awkward conversation with Akane is still echoing in his thoughts.
I got club activities, so I get going later.
That sums it up. Maybe for the 4th episode I can at least use the... Oh, if I go up here, it pulls up a little menu thing. Maybe I can at least use the backgrounds. Like, I'll just have pictures for each scene. So that there's something. So, but I mean, if you want to draw art, I'd rather put that over. I can use the background, but put your art over it. However we decide to do it. Maybe you guys...
Yeah, I feel like that'd be better because then it could be like, you at least know where we are.
Yeah. So, that's probably what we'll do, audience. So, you got episode 4, and this time, hopefully you're getting the full visuals.
Yeah, we probably should have tested it.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I'm like... It's because I have to keep switching it between record mode and, like, file mode. So when I do that... I think sometimes that messes with it too, so I'm like, oh. Did he upset her somehow? What did I say?
What did I say, guys?
Kyoji rolls over on top of his bed, his lips contorted into a frown. However, he doesn't feel like he said anything wrong.
Oh yeah, something we missed is that they held hands.
That's right, they held hands and the aunt was teasing him for it.
And she's like, are you all dating?
He's like, no, stupid. And as bleak as things look, we have been getting the Akane the heart points every option. So this is just the whiff of death. This is just to scare us, I'm sure. He does think Sadashima is a nasty piece of shit, so he can't understand why Akane's willing to defend a guy like him. Still.
Yeah, I hate Sadashima's group, but I just don't have the courage to confront them like you do. I'm just scared of them, man. Some guys they beat up had to go to the hospital that, his family runs, so they wouldn't give them any health care.
Like you said, malpractice. When
Shinta
told him that, Kyoji realized that while he was away from Kurihito, Shinta must have dealt with a lot of stuff. Is Akane in a similar position then? Plus, Kyoji probably doesn't know everything about Sadashima. Maybe Akane's right, and he isn't as bad as he seems. It's possible.
You heard him.
We heard him out.
Are you gonna flash back again?
Our favorite flashback of him talking about using used goods.
Ugh.
If that's the case, it's not his place to interfere, is it? Then again, that would just contradict what Shinta told him. Maybe Sadashima is not all bad, but that doesn't mean Kyoji can bring himself to like the guy.
I can fix him.
When he told Yamiko the general outline of what happened.
Why not? You'll be the one losing out. And besides, if no one ever causes problems, how are people supposed to learn how to handle them? To begin with, kids these days are too soft. Having a problem student or two in class makes things more interesting. And if you're that problem student, I'm fine with that. It's not like you ever get involved in any real shady business after all. Not yet.
She gave him that carefree answer, but... I don't get it. He's left feeling vexed. Some part of him even says that if it's not his problem, he should just stay out of it. Kyoji sinks his face into his pillow and lets out a big sigh.
Orange Kitty's here.
Yay, at last.
Bear showed up for a second, but he left.
Silly baby.
Hi.
Little...
Everyone say hi to Midas.
Say hi to Mighty, the little baby.
Nani ga suki? Chocolate. Hime na anata. Yo, Chan.
Feeling someone shake his shoulders, Kyoji reluctantly awakens from a deep slumber. He was up late last night, lost in thought and unable to sleep. Annoyed, he pulls his blanket over his head, but it gets torn away from him in a moment.
Kyo-chan, it's morning!
Oh, pipe down, Mom. I don't care if I'm late. Just let me sleep a little longer. She falls silent, giving up surprisingly easily. With that thought, he pulls the blanket over himself once again. But his blissful slumber once again overtakes him. Gah! The sudden sound of laughter jolts him awake. Yamiko-san! Oh no, he mistook who he was speaking to. The realization makes Kyoji's face turn red. He's not sure what's so funny, but Yamiko is clutching her stomach while rolling on the floor, laughing so hard that tears are rolling down her face.
You told me, Mom. Oh, I was surprised. When did you start calling her that, you cheeky boy? I remember when you used to call her Mommy.
Oh, drat. That's why she's laughing. Oh, zip it. And how many times do I have to tell you to stop digging up old stories? Whoa, crap. Look at the time. When Kyoji finally glances at the clock sitting by his bed, he realizes just how late he is. Crap, I'm super late. Why didn't you wake me up? Why didn't you wake me up sooner?
You're old enough to wake yourself up. I don't know why you need me. And you go through all that trouble to tell Akane-chan not to come over because you don't need anyone to wake you up, and now you're asking me to do it?
When Yamiko says that, Kyoji realizes that Akane really didn't come over today.
Did you take it for granted that she'd pick you up?
He starts changing out of his pajamas, somewhat annoyed at himself for not being able to argue back.
It's 'cause you were too mean to her. Sometimes you only realize how much something means to you after you lose it. Why don't you just apologize?
Shut up. Kyoji mumbles that in reply while pushing Yamiko out of his room. Just get out. I need to get changed.
I don't mind. That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, well, I do.
I also mind.
Yeah. He manages to push her through the door, but Yamiko peers back in a moment later.
Where's my thanks for waking you up?
Yeah, fine, sure, thank you, but I told you not to look. Kyoji pushes Yamiko out one more time before slamming the door shut. Jeez. Oh, right, I gotta hurry up. He already knows he's going to be late, so maybe he should forego breakfast. But Kyoji isn't the type to skip meals. There aren't any kids in his school's uniform on the way to school at this time. He's completely late. If only he still had his bicycle. That reminds him it's still behind the school, though someone might have taken it away by now. With how far out in the countryside this town is, there are hardly any buses running. He has to run desperately the whole way there. By the time he makes it, the bell marking the end of homeroom class is already rung. When he enters the classroom, the Sandman has already left for the faculty office. He walks into the class a bit relieved.
Hey, Kyoji. Late this morning, huh?
Kyoji's so out of breath he can't manage to say anything, only able to raise his hand in reply. As Kyoji puts his bag on his desk, Shinta comes up to him.
Sandman's bitched about you being late on your first week of school, you know? Why, didn't Kazuaki gonna wake you up?
Kyoji grumpily whacks Shinta on the head.
Ow! Don't hit me just 'cause I'm right.
Zip it. You know, you really... When Kyoji glances in Akane's direction while talking to Shinta, he finds that she's looking in his direction too. But when her gaze meets his, Akane's expression turns awkward and she immediately looks the other way. Shinta keenly notices this, his eyes moving between Kyoji and Akane as a concerned expression overtakes his features.
Hey, you two have a fight or something?
Not really. As much as it bothers Kyoji, he lacks the courage to initiate a conversation with Akane right now. First period goes by, followed by second period. During that time, the atmosphere between Kyoji and Akane doesn't change at all. It's like Akane's back to the way she acted on his first day of school. Even if she sees Kyoji, she doesn't talk to him. This makes Kyoji too awkward to initiate a conversation, too. He was talking casually with her just yesterday, so everyone else seems to have noticed too. Even Kika mentions it to him.
I was like, who?
Who?
Did you have a fight with Kazuyaki-san?
No, not really. Kika just responds with a brief, alright,
Alright.
and doesn't press for details.
Good for you, I guess.
See you in 2 routes.
Oh, we're not doing me next? Okay.
Blue, red, blue, yellow.
But blue is like nothing.
I know. Do you want to do the best first, worst second, middle of the road third?
The first, the worst, second, the best.
Then we should have done blue, then red, then yellow. Oops. It's just like Pokemon. Blue and red version came out first, then yellow. At lunch break, Kyoji makes his way to the school store alone. On the way there...
She's more orange, but...
Yeah, that's true. On the way there, he spots Akane speaking to Sadashima on the landing of the staircase right before the connecting passage. Sadashima says something to Akane, who replies with a small smile. She's smiling. Kyoji leaves feeling dejected. A vexed feeling fills his chest. He buys a bun from the school store. Rather than go back to class, he goes out to the schoolyard. He might run to Akane and Sadashima if he goes back to class, and he can't bring himself to look at them right now. He sits in the shade, washing down the bun with coffee-flavored milk. Coffee-flavored milk?
I mean, yeah, that's a thing.
Huh. I didn't know that. There's a stiff breeze, but thankfully the sunlight warms his wind-chilled body.
Probably got a milk to go.
Got a milk to go?
Yeah, they got a bunch of flavors.
Oh, I see. I'd be interested to test that one.
They got like banana, strawberry, vanilla.
Good. Vanilla
chocolate,
sounds nice. Chocolate's
coffee.
good. Coffee.
There's probably more.
Whoa. Sometimes the clouds of dust rising from the schoolyard blow into his mouth, but he ignores that with sheer willpower. He thinks back to the events of yesterday. After everything that's happened, he can't bring himself to like Sadashima. When he remembers what happened on the first day of school, Kyoji can't see how Sadashima is, as Akane puts it, actually a pretty nice guy.
Are we gonna flashback?
No, please. He's making this conclusion with a level head, of course. It's an objective analysis based on facts, so there's no way he's letting his personal biases cloud his judgment. No way! Kyoji crumples up the bun's wrapper in his hands with a loud crunching sound. Right, of course. Why would he ever be jealous of him? Oh no.
So jealous!
Mew. Gah! Kyoji jumps a good 3 centimeters into the air.
Mew.
That's right, I'm just here.
Very jealous.
Oh, it's them. Kyoji sighs in relief. Looking ahead, he can spot the 3 weirdos having lunch together under the shade of the school building. The thin one's voice is a bit too quiet, but the other 2 talk loudly enough for their voices to travel far enough to for him to hear.
Sadashima-sama's all over Kazuyaki Akane! But what makes Sadashima-sama cool is how he's always aloof, even when he's surrounded by his cronies. Mew.
That's right, that's right. What does he even see in that woman? I'm jealous.
As always, Marina says something the other 2 parrot it. Kyoji doesn't understand how they can stand having essentially the same conversation over and over again. How dumb. He'd prefer it if they don't notice him and end up picking a fight with him, so he decides to leave. Kyoji gets to his feet with his half-eaten bun and coffee in hand when Marina lets out an exceptionally high-pitched screech.
But soon enough, this heartache will be over, Miyu. And the bet will end with Sadashima-san's victory, Miyu.
Oh? Bet? Before he can finish standing up, he freezes in place after hearing what Marina said.
Kazuyagi Akane is gonna fall head over heels for Sadashima-sama. But imagine her face when she finds out Sadashima-sama doesn't actually like her, Miyu.
That's right, Kazuyagi Akane is pretentious for thinking he's serious about her.
Unless they're just delusional. And they're
Probably.
lying. Yeah.
I look forward to it. To see her face when she finds out the truth.
Alright.
What great options.
So we stop listening, go back to class. This could just be them being Delulu. They're like, well, the only reason he talked to her is if he had to not lose a bet. But maybe it's true because he's like, I don't want to hook up with used goods. So, and then his cronies maybe made a bet. They're like, well, boss, we bet you can't. You got your ass kicked by that loser. I bet you'll lose to him. And he's like, no, I won't. Bet on it.
Bet on it.
Bet on it.
You can't bet on me.
I assume neither option's gonna give a heart thing. Let me test. Step out.
I figured step out meant like step in.
Oh, I thought it meant leave. Well, they're not gonna tell us. So I thought it meant like walk away. Okay, so yeah, I'll try this one first. He decides against showing himself. No need to start pointless quarrels. As he decides this, the trio's conversation shifts to another topic. Oh, okay. But what they just said... I have to confirm if it's true. What he'll do once he finds out, he can... Okay... Let's see, he's gonna talk to Sadashima. We gotta choose the right thing.
Or else Gore's gonna bore us.
Gore's gonna bore us. Alright. Okay, so they go in the hall. They talk. I must know. Oh! Okay, so it is. Okay, so there is a bet. Okay. There is a bet. Because he's not denying it. Okay, okay. So that's probably the way to go. Let's just see what happens when we confront them. So... Sadashima doesn't like her. I think... So I assume confronting Sadashima will be the better way to do this. Unless... Let's see if this just leads to that. Okay, so it just, so it just leads to the same thing. Alright.
I feel like you should confront them, because that'll probably win you points with her.
Okay, so talk to them first.
Because I feel like, realistically, I feel like if I overheard someone talk bad about the girl I like, I'd be like, the fuck are you doing?
Be like, excuse me? And it seems to just lead to the same scene anyway, so this one just has more content. What do you mean? Kyoji can't help but raise his voice. The trio turn around to look at him.
It's Kyoji.
Would you stop calling people by their full names all the time? You know what? Forget it. That's not important right now. What were you saying about Akane just now? The trio exchange looks.
No good, Mew. Gino Kyoji hurt us, Mew.
This is bad, very bad.
What should we do?
Ignoring their exchange, Kyoji continues to press the question. You said Sadashima made a bet. How's that bet related to Akane? What did you mean about her finding out the truth? Unless this is all a setup. Are they smart enough to plot this whole thing to set up Kyoji to make him look worse in front of Akane?
I doubt it.
Because then he's like, is the bet real? And he's like, yeah. And now Kyoji starts getting angry at him again. And Akane will be like, leave him alone. Yeah, they seem too stupid to make this plot. So hopefully it's
Yeah, because he admitted it.
Yeah.
Before.
But
The other one.
yeah, but I'm wondering if he's just doing that to make Kyoji angry, and then he'll look worse in Akane's eyes again. Like, and then he's like, he made a bet to talk to you, and he's like, what? I would never do that, Akane. Like, I could see it going either. I could see it being either way, but I hope it's just that this is it. This is the face value. They're all jerks. And this beef with Akane will end so we can get back on track and Gore can keep killing people. Haven't seen him in a while.
Miss that guy.
Miss him. Wonder how he's doing. He wasn't right.
Yeah, let's go for coffee.
You said Sadashima made a bet? How's that bet related to Akane? What do you mean about her finding out the truth? Oh, no way. You're saying Sadashima doesn't actually like Akane? That's definitely what you said. So Sadashima's bet is about whether he can woo her or not? That's his bet, isn't it? And he can make Akane fall for him? Marina stares at him with round eyes.
You're smarter than you look, Mew.
Not necessarily.
I think your confidants are not realizing it until now.
This is the first time he's seen them disagree about something, but he can hardly bring himself to care right now. Just answer me. Is that what's going on? I don't know if they have phones that are new enough to record video, get evidence. The trio exchange looks again before Marina gets to her feet in a resigned manner.
That's right, Mew. But it's all Kazuyagi Akane's fault, Mew.
What do you mean?
Kazuyagi Akane keeps talking about Sadashima-sama, Mew. She's always talked about how he comes to school later, how he's part of the bad group, Mew.
Because she kept doing that, Sadashima-sama got mad at her.
Karashima-sama's group wanted to shut Kazuyagi Akane.
Mai puffs out her chest while the skinny one laughs, her shoulders rising and falling.
Kazuyagi Akane deserves to get thrown away by Sadashima-sama like an old rag.
Marina's words make Kyoji's stomach twist with anger. He looks at the three of them straight in the eye, spitting his next words out. You're the worst.
What?
Marina starts to say something, but then holds her tongue. She looks like she's been shaken by his words. I don't know what happened between you three and Akane, but is it really right for you to think that way just because you hate her? Imagine that happening to you. Did Akane do anything so terrible that she deserves that? Or maybe you can't even imagine something like that happening to you. Just saying that makes Kyoji feel pathetic. He knows he's not the most virtuous person around, but this kind of bickering and bullying is beneath kindergartners. That's just what they said, though. Who knows if it's actually true? Kyoji doesn't get the impression Sadashima actually trusts these three. If anything, Sadashima always looks annoyed by them. The attitude Sadashima had when he stopped the trio from arguing with Akane the other day is what gives Kyoji that impression. Maybe this is all just a lie. Sadashima told the weirdos to placate them. Kyoji may have disliked Sadashima since the day he met him, but he doesn't feel that way about Akane. Kyoji doesn't want to believe that Akane is being played like this after she went to such lengths to defend Sadashima's name. I have to confirm if it's true. What he'll do once he finds out, well, he can figure that out later. Kyoji returns to the classroom and heads straight to the corner occupied by Sadashima and his cronies. Sadashima's cronies notice him first. Upon seeing Kyoji, they whisper something to Sadashima. Sadashima, who had been talking loudly while seated, looks up at Kyoji with a lopsided grin.
Hey, what's up, new kid? Got something to say?
Sure do. You got a minute? Sadashima pauses for thought, but nods rather quickly.
Fine, let's go.
When Sadashima gets to his feet, his flunkies start to stand up as well, as if to follow them.
I'd like to keep this between you and me, if you don't mind.
Do you want to be one of his cronies?
Oh, yeah.
Poor warrior planet on
Sounds like you just got back from the dentist.
You don't like it?
It's great. It fits perfectly. These are his cronies. They just sit around.
You really said it. That's a good one.
No. No, not at all. Or what? You scared of me, Sadashima? Kyoji intentionally raises his eyebrows and gives him a taunting smile that instantly riles up Sadashima's thugs. It's an intentional provocation. Kyoji thinks that if he does this, Sadashima's prideful nature will force him to come after Kyoji no matter what. Sure enough, Sadashima raises a hand to stop the thugs. He has a smile on his face, but his temple is twitching.
Fine, I'll go alone. It's fine. You guys stay here. I know you're recovering from the dentist. Come on. Well, I know, that's just the way you talk. Yeah, you said it, buddy.
It's so horrible, kid. My life is terrible.
Uh-huh, yeah. You guys stay here. Come on, new kid, let's go. Once he repeats himself a third time, I just normally laugh and pretend I heard him.
Alright. They both walk into the hallway. You can see Akane out of the corner of his eye, restlessly looking at them both like she's about to call out to them.
What the fuck did that guy just say?
It's all French to me. Kyoji faces Sadashima behind the school building in the same place where they brawled on his first day of school.
Sorry for calling you over like this. Huh? Aren't you polite today? So, how can I help you, new kid?
The sarcasm in Sadashima's voice, the way he calls him new kid, and his smug attitude all annoy Kyoji. But for now he lets it slide.
There's something I wanted to ask you about Akane. Kazuyagi.
Kyoji takes a breath and looks directly at Sadashima.
I heard you made a bet that you'd get Kazuyagi to fall for you. What's with that?
This is somewhat of a gamble, a leading question even. Kyoji is sure that as long as he tells Sadashima that to his face, Sadashima won't play dumb. Sadashima looks taken aback for a second, but admits it rather easily.
Huh? Who told you?
He shows no signs of shame or regret. Kyoji feels his body flare up with heat. What does it matter?
Oh, it does matter. I want to know who spoiled my fun. It must have been those three. They were so rowdy, I told them just so they'd shut up already. Guess the blame's on me for letting those idiots know.
You little! Overcome with anger, Kyoji grabs Sadashima by the collar. What the hell is your problem? Why do that to her? Akane, she stuck up for you. She said you might look like a bad guy, but you're actually decent and look after people.
Yeah? What about it?
Sadashima shakes off Kyoji's hands and glares at him with a dark expression, the likes of which he's never before shown the classroom, especially not in front of the Sandman.
You pissed the hell out of me. I said that's how it's written, but I think I meant to say, you piss me the hell off or something.
He pisses the hell out of you.
Yeah,
you.
Like he pees on you and the hell inside of you goes away.
Oh, of course.
You pissed the hell out of me. Both you and Kazuyagi. What? You think you're in some kind of soap opera or something?
I do.
Huh?
What did he do?
Yeah, so what did I do? Just beat you up.
So what if I'm lying to Kazuyagi? So what if she stood up for me? You think that's got anything to do with anything? Huh?
Sadashima mockingly scoffs at Kyoji, leaning in to give him a sneer.
Why don't you run off and tell Kazuyagi about it? I thought it'd be fun to mess with her, but I never gave two shits about that chick. You probably don't know it, but all I have to do is ask for nurses come over from the hospital if I want to fuck that badly. A little girl like Kazuyagi is beneath me.
That's grooming, Pookie. You're getting grown women to have sex with you. That's not good. Are you okay? Do you need help?
They work for his dad, so he's like, Dad, I want to fuck. He's like, how about some of the employees at my hospital? He's like,
yeah, I guess that'd work. Thanks, Pops.
Yeah, I tried to help you, Sadashima, but you're just a scummy rapist.
You're just going after women whose jobs are on the line.
Yeah, I said don't. We're fired. You know what? Fuck you.
You know what, Sadashima? You're really just written to be a fucking hentai villain. Kyoji bites his lip. Sadashima continues his arrogant boasting, sneering all the while. Please tell me someone's over listening to this.
Despite that, I got that chick serious about me. All I had to do is butter her up a little, and all of a sudden she's into me. It's fucking hilarious is what it is.
Wait a second. If you fuck all the nurses at your dad's hospital, that means you're used goods, dude. You're icky. No one's gonna want you anymore.
Wait a minute. Gross.
You're gross.
You're gross by your own definition, Sadashima.
I want a virgin pure. You're used up, man.
Bye.
Gross.
Bye, gross loser. Sadashima points a finger directly into Kyoji's face.
But you haven't made a move on Kazuyagi yet, right? I can't stand dealing with virgins. They're just annoying and suck at sex. Well, I guess she suits a virgin loser like you, though. Oh, but isn't Kazuyagi's crotch kinda overgrown? All that exercise she does probably tore her hymen already.
What does that mean? Her crotch is overgrown.
What the hell?
Like she doesn't shave?
I don't know.
What's it? Bushes for the summer, yay!
A loose virgin. Is there anything worse than that? Will you shut your damn mouth?
Bro, what?
Huh? Did you just say something, new kid? I didn't hear you.
When Sadashima cups his hand behind his ear with a mocking expression, Kyoji lunges forward and seizes him by the collar.
I said shut your damn mouth!
Kyoji reflexively raises his fist. He can't take this anymore. He always thought people as terrible and obnoxious as Sadashima only ever existed in TV shows or movies. Kyoji feels like nothing he might say will ever get through to Sadashima. The only way Kyoji can communicate his anger and frustration is through his fists. But before he can take a swing at Sadashima, Sadashima lifts his bandaged left hand.
Ah, it hurts, oh my aching arm. Maybe I should have you called over to the principal again.
The image of Yamiko bowing her head to Sadashima's parents and the Sandman flashes in his mind.
Let me warn you, next time you won't get away with a slap on the wrist. I don't know what publisher that aunt or whatever of yours works for, but I don't give two shits about that. Dad and Mom might care, but I don't, because Dad isn't the only person who's got my back. Got it?
Kyoji bites his lip. He doesn't care who Sadashima might be calling on. Kyoji can't imagine getting chased around by some kind of local mobsters. What would they do? Close him in a barrel of cement and drop him into the ocean like they do on TV? He can't imagine actual mobsters caring about a schoolyard spat. What's stopping him is the thought of troubling Yamiko yet again. He doesn't want to experience the powerlessness he felt back then. Kyoji slowly lets go of Sadashima. For a moment, Sadashima looks relieved.
So you're scared after all.
Kyoji takes a deep breath and calms himself. Although his gut is still seething, he somehow manages to calm himself.
This is stupid. Huh? I said, this is stupid. I'm not putting up with this anymore. See ya.
Kyoji turns around. Behind him, he can hear Sadashima growl viciously.
What did you just say? You call me out here and then you try to walk away just like that? You're scared shitless, that's what you are!
You can keep thinking that if it helps you sleep at night.
You want to run that by me one more time, you spineless shit? You're just too afraid to face me!
Sure, whatever you say. Kyoji shrugs. Being you up here would just be sinking to your level.
Ah!
That shuts Sadashima up. Kyoji returns to his classroom, not sparing even a glance back.
Kyoji.
Shinta hurries over as soon as Kyoji re-enters the classroom.
Are you alright? You didn't beat up Sadashima-san again, did you?
Kyoji cracks a strange smile. What? You're worried about Sadashima and not me?
I mean, you're obviously strong. Whoops.
Shinta lowers his voice when he feels the venomous glares that Sadashima's cronies are giving him.
Just tell me you didn't fight, right?
Nah. It'd be stupid to take a dumbass like him seriously. Shinta's shoulders slump with exhaustion.
That's what I told you from the start, you know?
Well, I learned my lesson. His eyes scan over the middle row of the classroom where Akane is giving him a concerned look. He manages to smile at her, which makes Akane turn red and look away for some reason. For now.
For now. Yeah, this is you.
Yeah. Well, for now, I need to figure out how to tell Akane.
Huh? Tell her about what?
Kyoji shakes his head. Forget it. Sadashima enters the classroom a bit after the bell rings. He roughly throws himself into his seat, refusing to look at Kyoji. Seemingly frightened of Sadashima, the young woman who teaches their English class mumbles a nearly inaudible admonition before immediately turning back toward the blackboard. Throughout class, Kyoji's thoughts are occupied by Akane. Akane believes in Sadashima. With that in mind, can he really tell her the truth? Finding out about it will hurt her. That's the feeling he gets. Akane is crude and has no problem shouting at or even hitting boys. This was especially true when she was little. She often hung out with the boys. No one would ever mistake her for a dainty, delicate girl. I do remember her crying when the dragonfly she kept as a pet died. Looking out the window, he spots a group of red dragonflies flying by. After moving away from this town 3 years ago, he hadn't seen any dragonflies. Here, though, they're a part of the day-to-day scenery.
I mean, I'll know crying over a dead pet is an inherently girl thing. Only girls cry over dead pets.
I think anyone who doesn't cry over dead pets is a sociopath.
God, something a little wrong with them. Like, unless their pet was like a complete asshole, I guess. But...
Yeah, if your pet sucked, like, sure, but if you loved your pet...
I feel a little sad, at least.
Mm-hmm. They're just little babies.
They didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like, my cat's an asshole, but he's my favorite little guy.
He's just a little baby. When they were little, he'd run around with Shinta and Akane trying to catch these dragonflies in nets. When the dragonfly in her insect cage died, Akane buried it in her backyard. Because she didn't want her little brothers to see her cry, she only shed tears in front of Kyoji. No, I can't tell her, because I'm a dumbass. In the 3 years that passed, she became much more feminine than she used to be. Back when they helped Yamiko and met the strange girl Yuka, Akane clung to him in fear. The soft sensation of her hands on him surfaces in his memories once again. Can he really leave things as they are then? Does he just let Sadashima trick Akane like this? Isn't there something he can do? Yeah. But as he thinks long and hard on it, time marches on. Homeroom ends and they start cleaning up.
I thought you already did homeroom because you missed it.
Yeah. What the heck? A second homeroom?
I thought it was English.
The classes are changing. As everyone pushes the desks at the corners of the classroom, he catches sight of Sadashima approaching Akane. Kyoji doesn't know what Sadashima is thinking, but it's clear that Sadashima wasn't amused by their argument. He's clearly aware that Kyoji's watching him. He hears their exchange.
So, I figured maybe we could catch a movie together the day after tomorrow.
Sorry, I am...
He's obviously still trying to woo Akane, who goes red and starts stuttering.
Come on, it's just a movie. Friends watch movies together, right? What kind of movies do you like?
The phoniness of Sadashima's tone grates on Kyoji's ears. He can't tell Akane the truth. But she's also a late bloomer when it comes to matters of the heart, and at this rate, she might just fall for his tricks. Kyoji doesn't want to see her get hurt. And so, Akane. Before he knows it, he's standing right next to the two of them, calling out to her.
Yeah? What is it?
Akane turns to look at him, seemingly taken aback, while Sadashima cocks an eyebrow. The whole class freezes up. Kyoji can feel all his blood rushing into his head, but he ignores it and speaks anyway. You want to go catch a movie with me this Sunday? A declaration of war. That's the only way he could think of to protect Akane. Akane goes red like a tomato as she shouts at him.
Hold on, Kyoji. What are you saying all of a sudden?
What? Did I say something strange?
You totally did.
Yeah? Well, sorry, but I'm serious.
I just put something up to remember.
Oh, okay. One of their classmates, who has been watching the three of them with bated breath, suddenly lets out an impressed whistle. Kyoji soon realizes who it is. Shinta.
Wow, way to go, Kyoji!
Shinta hurries over and throws an arm over Kyoji's shoulder.
It's declared war on him.
He cheers, having completely forgotten any fear he felt towards Sadashima. Kyoji answers with a wry smile. Nah, you idiot. It's nothing like that. Come on, Akane. Let's go watch a movie together. Please. Akane goes redder than he's ever seen her before, gripping the hem of her skirt. Or what? You don't want to go with me? Huh? I didn't catch that.
I said...
Her voice is even quieter this time. Sorry, could you say that again? This time, Akane blows up at him. She stamps her feet and hollers at him like a kid throwing a tantrum.
I said I do want to! How many times are you gonna make me say it?
Yeah. Kyoji's lips curl into a smile. With that, the whole classroom explodes into an uproar.
That's... Wow! I think that's the first time I've seen someone actually confess!
Akane raises her fist at the people chattering around them.
Hey, no one said we're a couple, and neither of us can admit we're not going out.
Congratulations, Akane-chan. It's mutual love.
Not that. Don't make it sound all weird like that.
I think you two make for a great couple.
Not you too, Mizuno-san.
Getting it off his chest is a relief. Seeing Akane fly into a flustered panic is an almost heartwarming sight to look at. He can hear Sadashima click his tongue and leave, but that's the last thing Kyoji cares about right now. Yeah. Sadashima's like, finally, I got the two of them together.
All in a day's work.
You're welcome.
I'm the greatest matchmaker.
First I get them all angry and jealous, and then I make them realize that they want to be together.
I'm like, this is such a heartwarming moment. And I'm like, what game are we playing? Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
Gore Screaming Show. I'm waiting for the other boot to drop.
It's been like 4 hours.
It's a slow burn. Akane accepted his invitation over Sadashima's. And that makes him happier than he thought it would.
Then see you tomorrow. I mean the day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Be careful on your way home. I mean, are you sure you don't want me to walk you back?
Hey there, cut it out. I don't live that far from the school, so you don't need to walk me home.
God, God, my Gore. But
Please just stop that. It's embarrassing. Yeah, why are we not seeing her?
yeah, what's going on? She can tell her voice is getting meeker the more she talks. She's always like this when she speaks to Kyoji. More so than ever these days.
I have a game theory. If you don't say something to the bullies, then she won't go out with you and she'll get eaten.
Oh.
That's my game theory.
Interesting. Did you say something? That'd be an interesting game theory. Kyoji asks, cocking his head.
Nothing! Anyway, the day after tomorrow at 11.
Got it. See you then. Shaking off the wistful regret of having to part ways with him, Akane sets off. Why we had her perspective? I'm scared. After walking for a bit, she looks behind her before reaching the corner and sees that Kyoji is still seeing her off.
You tell me.
She mumbles to herself, making sure no one else can hear her, and hides behind the corner's brick wall. A thought occurs to her. She sticks her hand out from behind the wall, waves at Kyoji, and then pulls it back.
What am I gonna do with myself? I'm so happy.
Kyoji waits until she's done with her club so they can go home together. He walks her home like it's only natural for him to do so. Yesterday he insisted against it, and really regretted it. But today he walks her home, and maybe he always will from now on.
So this is what mutual love feels like.
Whispering this in her heart, she blushes at the thought of the words mutual love. Akane has always liked Kyoji. Always, since long, long ago.
How long are you gonna keep bawling? You're such a crybaby, Akane.
Kyoji always had a dirty mouth, ever since he was a kid, but at heart he's very kind. When her dragonfly died, he griped and acted like he was annoyed at her for being so broken up about it, but in the end, he still comforted her. He helped her bury the dragonfly, even finding her flowers for it.
I love you.
Whispering this in her heart, she feels her chest seize up with as warmth shoots through her. She was sad when he transferred away. For some time, she cried every night about it. She could have stayed in touch, but Kyoji was never the type to write letters, and he's not good with the phones either. They became estranged, but she never forgot about him. And by the time Kyoji returned, he had become so much more manly. He got taller and more handsome. He looked like, well, the kind of boy you found on the covers of fashion magazines. The kind she was always ogling. That's the impression he gives her. He's so handsome she doesn't have the faintest idea about how to approach him.
What should I wear?
My school uniform. Oh, this is for the date. I guess. It's like
Black and yellow. Let's just switch it up a bit.
It's like a dream. The realization that this day has finally come really does feel like a dream come true. And then Gore...
How ominous this is.
Yeah, and then Gore eats her. Akane is happy from the bottom of her heart. So happy, in fact, that she fails to notice that there's someone standing right in front of her. Oh, God. Gore.
Excuse me.
Realizing that she nearly bumped into someone, she reflexively apologizes, but then she recognizes whom she's speaking to.
Is it? Oh, no. They're okay.
Uh-oh.
Wait, aren't you?
It's the girl they met on the mountain the other day. That eerie girl, Yuka, is standing right in front of her.
Don't look at her smile.
Spooky. Yeah, don't look there. She's looking straight at Akane with her red, doll-like lips curled into a smile.
Damn it.
She completely ignored everything Akane said the last time they met, but today she's all smiles for some reason.
Hello, Nichan. How do you do?
Hello?
What's going on? All the happiness she felt just a moment ago instantly shrivels up like a balloon that's been poked by a needle. Yuka cocks her head with a smile as she peers into Akane's face.
Oh, good for you. You're happy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Must be nice. Could you share some of that joy with me?
Akane can't understand what this girl is saying. Yuka crosses her arms behind her slender back as she slowly walks up to Akane.
I want to be happy too. Right. You're gonna go out and have fun with Oni-chan, right? You'll get to forget all the bad, unpleasant stuff and only think about nice, happy things, right?
What are you saying?
Yuka cackles and circles behind Akane with skip-like steps.
You're actually scared, aren't you? Oni-chan, scared of Oni-chan?
Akane wheels around to look at Yuka.
Huh?
All the blood drains from her face. Her legs won't stop shaking. Because there's no one there. She heard Yuka's voice right behind her just a second ago, but now there's no one there.
I can imagine this. Right, this is just my imagination.
Trying to encourage herself with those words, she tries to steady herself and resume walking, but her legs are too shaky to respond. Akane focuses on a single thought inside her heart.
Right, I'll text Kyoji.
She'll just do what someone who's got a lover does. Only think about happy, good things.
I don't think that's true.
That's not how that works.
You can't be depressed if you have a boyfriend.
It's like you can be happy and sometimes you can be sad. Being with someone doesn't change that.
Mhm.
The day after tomorrow, she will have that first date she has always dreamt of. So long as she keeps thinking happy thoughts, her heart won't feel like it's about to freeze over. She tries to think about that date and nothing else. What should she wear? What movie should they watch? Where are they going to meet up? She can't afford to be late. What clothes should she wear? Akane doesn't even notice that her thoughts are stuck in a loop. She's afraid. This inexplicable, horrifying feeling that something is trying to creep up on her from behind is terrifying her. Hugging her bag tightly to her chest, Akane hurries home. It's spooky. As
Spooky.
As Kyoji eats the same old convenience store curry for dinner, he feels his phone vibrate in his pocket.
Hey, don't take out your phone till you're done eating. Where are your table manners?
But as soon as she's done scolding him, Yamiko peers down at the phone in his hand.
What? You got a text? Is it from Akane-chan?
Hey, who said you can look? Why do you have to assume it's Akane?
I mean, you got this dopey look on your face. Kyoji, so from the looks of it, you made up for her?
Stop teasing me. It's got nothing to do with her. Kyoji hides his phone screen behind his back so Yamiko can't see it, then walks out of the room into the corridor. As he leaves the living room, he hears Yamiko laugh jovially behind him. Jeez. Leaving his curry half-eaten, Kyoji returns to his room and checks his phone. There is indeed a text from Akane there.
Subject, the movie in 2 days, from Akane. I'm looking forward to the movie in 2 days. We can meet up at 10 in the park, right? Sorry if I end up running late. What should I wear?
Kyoji cracks a smile at the almost childish tone of the text. None of this really means anything. But he likes it quite a bit. How should he respond to her message? After a moment's thought, he starts clicking with his thumb. Wear whatever you want.
That's not helpful.
You look cute in anything.
Give me a dress code, man.
Formal.
Okay, how formal are we thinking?
Ballroom.
Oh, perfect. I have the perfect dress for that.
That thought crosses his mind for a moment. But of course, he doesn't actually type that in.
Of course.
Really, what should I wear? Kyoji starts rummaging through his drawers. Oh god.
It's happening.
It's happening?
Well, I assume another gore scene.
Oh, yes. Should we do it for the end of this episode?
Yeah. Do you want to, you read the first line, I read the second line?
Sure. Should I just do the narrator voice, or I should do a different? Saw-chan.
Whatever you want.
Saw-chan, do you know? Grandpa's standing beside my bed. Uh-oh.
That morning, when she was about to leave the house, her grandmother suddenly said this.
It was the first time she heard her grandmother speak in a long time. At that point, her grandmother had already suffered from senile dementia for some 5 years, and Grandpa was dead 10 years ago.
Whoa! Her room is on the first floor, by the entrance to make it easier to care for her. Her parents told her to stop by her grandmother's room every day before school to greet her. On top of that, she had loved her grandmother.
But when she was still normal, her grandmother was sweet on her.
But now she's living like a doll, staring at a ceiling all day. When she does move, she frets like a child and screams for an incomprehensible reason.
By now, the entire family thinks of her more as furniture than anything else. They only take care of her now because of their memories of who she used to be. Jesus.
Their memories of Grandma's kindness allowed them to keep pretending they still held her dear. Oh my god.
Her mother has praised her for greeting Grandma every morning, meaning she can't quit now even if she wanted to.
Our little Sakio says hello to her grandmother every morning.
What a well-behaved daughter.
When she heard that exchange after passing by chance, it became clear she could not possibly stop doing so.
The truth is that interacting with Grandma these days depresses her.
She used to love her, but now she's a diaper-drooling mess who's not even cute like a baby.
Some part of her secretly prays that Grandma would just die so they could be rid of her already.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
But this morning, when Sakio went to greet her grandmother, she surprisingly started talking.
Sachan, do you know? Grandpa's standing beside my bed.
It surprised her, but more than that, she was happy. Maybe Grandma was coming to her senses.
But then what Grandma said set in, sending a shiver down Sachio's spine.
Her grandfather
Like-
over 10 years ago.
The fact that it was, I said 10 and it's saying 10. The fact that my joke line was actually like the line they went with. That's wild. It's such a cliche. Grandma, what are you saying?
Grandpa's standing beside my bed. He probably came to take away.
Grandma said this with a cherubic smile.
Her lips dry and rustling.
Her skin wrinkled.
Her eyes yellow and muddled.
Her eyes moist and her cheeks flushed.
No, Grandma, do you know what you just said?
He came to take away.
Just stop it!
She reflexively swung her school bag and smacked Grandma with it.
Startled by Grandma screaming, Mom burst into the room.
Mom ordered Sachio to just go to school. She fled the house, her mother's scolding still echoing in her ears.
And
Oh, you cut out if you read that. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, that's spooky. No. Is my internet cut out? That's really spooky if that's what happened. Can you... I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Audience, this is... I'm home alone right now, so this is actually kind of scary. I can't... Let's see. Spooky audience. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen at 11 p.m. at night. Home alone. Do I have a... Okay, I do have a flashlight nearby if the power goes out. Oh, it says I'm the one who left the call. Huh, well that's spooky. Here, I guess if it's not streaming anymore, I'll call on phone. Let's see. Okay, audience, I'm gonna call Laurel on phone.
hello?
Hello?
Hi?
Is there an option to see the screen?
No.
Okay. I think we'll just end it, because I can't edit these episodes, so... I can't leave the game to add you.
Well, you just read it, and then I'll just imagine what's happening.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
Describe it to me.
Okay. I was like, audience, this is creepy. It's 11 o'clock at night. Like, I don't like this. And maybe this is why I'm being punished. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. I'm a bad girl. I'm sorry I said such terrible things. I really did love you. So, Sachio, forgive me. She wants to say forgive me, but only a bubbly, watery sound leaves her lips. All she hears is water. Her stomach is gaping open from being crushed. She can hear crunching sounds coming from down there, too.
What happened?
It's still the same screen, but I can hear, like, chewing, so I think Gore's eating her right now.
Eating, like, the girl or the grandma or the mom?
Eating the girl.
Oh, God. In front of the grandma?
No, I think it's after the girl left the house.
Oh.
She hit the grandma with a school bag, and then the mom was like, just go to school. So that's what happened. They're the sounds of mucus straining as something pulls out her innards. She can't hear anything else. She was out late after club activities and couldn't bring herself to go home, so she stayed out even later at a fast food restaurant. But still, it's only past 9. Why are the streets so deserted? She can't hear any birds nor cars around. Not even the park's trees are rustling in the wind. All she can hear is Grandma's voice. I'm sure he came to take you away. Sachio's eyes helplessly look around. There's no one around. No one but the strange man that's eating her. Grandma. Grandpa isn't coming. Tears spill from Sachio's eyes. 4 victims now.
Ew.
Dang. Next day. Alright. So yeah, they didn't show anything. It was still just the screen chewing sounds, and then the screen turned all red when it finally killed her. Or took her to the nightmare horror dimension. Because I'm like, it can't just be over when Gore eats you. Like, it's gotta be I mean, maybe it is, but I'm like, is that really just the end of it?
Yeah, why are you eating all these girls with trauma?
Yeah. Why, Gore? Like you said, it's because he loves women so much. He's not a misogynist.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to end their suffering.
Yeah. It's the only way he knows how. Well, audience, there you go. You got the rest of that day. My fear at the call disconnecting right at that moment, at the all near dead of night, home alone. And yeah. So we will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully a recorded video this time. Until next time, so long.